Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I got some Halo 5 gameplay playing in the free-for-all playlist online matchmaking, and this is an awesome comeback. Thought it was a great time to share my thoughts about Halo 5. It's been out for a couple months now. It came out late October. It's now December 15th. And let's just jump into it, man. Theater mode makes a return. That's what I'm rebroadcasting this in. Obviously, you saw me close the HUD right there. It's a little tricky closing the HUD, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. And let's just take a moment to look at the physical features of this game. The game's very vibrant. It kind of has a I kind of like the look of Halo 2 and 3 a little bit better. It kind of more what's the word I'm looking for? Grungy, maybe is that a word? Is that a word? But it's a little bit more animated looking in this one. You know, it was like that in Halo Reach, it was like that in Halo 4, and it's like that again in Halo 5. It's a little bit different. If I were to relate it to any of them, though, I'd say probably Reach before Halo 4. In terms of like the coloring, but it looks great. The game looks great. It sounds really awesome. Weapons sound pretty good. Only thing that's kind of different to get used to is the headshot sound. It sounds like you're popping the cap to a soda or something. I don't know. It's different, but it's the announcer sounds great, and overall the game does look aesthetically pleasing, sound pleasing, and it also, I mean, just feels really, really good. You can feel a constant 60 frames. Your shots register well. It feels really good. The melee system's a little clunky at times, so that's different. But it's really nice. It's really nice. So you see the guy doing work with the fuel rod right there. Something that you probably already noticed is that power weapons do, in fact, have a little indicator on the map on where they're at now, and that makes a return. Some people are upset about that because it plays too welcoming to newcomers and too newbie, whatever the argument is, you get it. But it's really not that bad. There's also an announcer that tells you how long until weapons are up. They do not tell you how long until camo's up. So let's say you have camo or overshield, it does not say, you know, hey, 10 seconds, camo's up. You still have to count that like traditional. And I think even if you're playing in like a pro style list, that you can actually turn that off. So that's what it might be in the tournament style. I haven't paid too much attention this year. But that's just for the people that are really, you know, Halo's got a pretty hardcore community, and that's for the people that happen to give a shit about that. So you'll also probably notice pistol is the main precision weapon. It's back to dominant pistol gameplay like Halo 1, and it's actually really, really, really awesome. Rifles still do work. You can still find them around the map in various locations. But if you miss a shot with your rifle, you will lose a one-on-one with the pistol. And the pistol, because of fire rate, if you're putting team shots, you're over. You're dead so quickly. The HUD in general returns to a very traditional looking traditional Halo. You'll see a yellow bar at the top right there. That's probably the newest thing. Whenever your shields are draining, that yellow line, if you sprint, then that yellow line starts over. So you cannot sprint while one shot. It penalizes you for that, which is great. You'll see a red triangle in the top right corner. It's about to dissipate now. That means my thruster's back up. Everyone has sprinting and thruster abilities. There are no armor abilities. It's just the standard playstyle of the game. Now, some people bitch about that because it's not their traditional precious baby Halo. It feels really good. Do not worry. If you can deal with change at all, it's really not a big deal. The maps compensate very well for the excessive mobility in the game, and it honestly puts a whole new level, like a whole new skill gap. Being able to time your thrusters, when to use it, when to sprint, it's a whole new skill gap. If you master those things, it just makes you that much better. So in my opinion, it's great. That guy just did a ground pound. That's one of the new features. The melee system in this game is clunky, but it's got some really nice things. Ground pound is great. I love using it. It has a shoulder charge as well. If you're sprinting, it kind of rewards people that sprint, which I do not like that. I think that's a pretty cheap tactic. You don't see it any in this video, I don't think. But as I've played more, that's been the only thing that's annoyed me in multiplayer is a shoulder charge. So there's that, and I think they even take it out. Something else that's different, if you scope in while in air, your character actually hovers there for a moment. It's pretty cool. It takes some getting used to, because in previous Halos, when you would jump and try to get like a falling snipe kill, you know, you would be used to hanging in the air and then falling and sniping, but it can also mess up someone's aim if they're trying to lead your strafe, or they're trying to lead you as you're falling in the air. If you scope in for just a second, then maybe they land a body shot versus a headshot. Just that, again, little things. That's what makes a difference, and that's one of the things I really, really like about Halo 5. The radar is way different. It is very close quarters. You have to be practically in the same room for it to pick up someone. I was getting shot literally 20 yards behind me right there. Probably not even 20. The guy didn't show up on my radar. 20 yards would be quite the distance, but I mean, you have to be right up on them, and you'll probably take note of that. And that's probably one of the biggest things that new players like recognize. They're like, my radar practically doesn't work. I like it a lot. You still have a radar, so you don't have to take off radar, but you have to be freaking close. I mean, that guy right there was almost off my radar, and you can see he was, you know, like a couple feet ahead of me. Weapons feel pretty good. I don't really have a complaint about any of the weapons. They introduced some new ones, none of which you really see in this one. The storm rifles on this map, I don't think I pick it up. I think that was actually in Halo 4 anyway. That thing does work really good. But yeah, man, across the board, just a really freaking fun game. There's a lot of, I put in quite a bit of playtime. I believe during this, I was at rank Onyx 17 something. Onyx rank is a top 2000 playlist, Champions 200, and then I don't know the ranks below that. I'm only Onyx or Champion in playlist, but they have like tiers, and then you climb through those tiers like Platinum, Gold, you know, the traditional style stuff. And it has an elo system similar to League of Legends and CSGO. You beat people that are better than you, you're going to rank up. If you beat people that you should beat, it's going to give you little experience. If you lose against people that you should beat, it's going to penalize you. If you quit, it's going to penalize you, that whole thing. And man, it's good. It's good. You also, assists. Assists are very heavy in this game. It doesn't take much for you to get assists. And you'll actually notice on the kill feed on the left, if you put shots on someone and then someone else gets the kill, it'll put a little arrow. So it kind of tells you, yo, you're getting these assists. It's pretty great. I think I already mentioned the commentator. It's awesome. The commentator sounds really good in this one, which I know that's just a little thing, but I think traditional Halo players or people that have been playing the series for a while will appreciate that. And there's not like a ridiculous amount of medals. I remember playing Halo 4 and being like, God, there's so many fucking medals. Congratulations, you spawned. Congratulations, you stood still. Looked like that guy's controller died. It looked like they awarded you for everything, and it's not like that as much. There's some new medals for sure, and it's definitely still trying to be appealing to the new player because obviously that's what every game wants. They want to continue to grow, but it's nice. It's nice. Overall, Halo's multiplayer. Is probably an 8.5 out of 10 for me. It's very, very enjoyable. Forge comes out later this week, I believe. They postponed it. They didn't put it with launch because I guess it wasn't finished, which I'd rather them do. Versus they release a Forge that's unfinished, and then the custom game community just hate it. Custom games are huge in Halo, always have been. So I'm glad that they're hopefully they make a great return. They released the Big Team Battle playlist, and all the maps in that were remakes from previous Halos, and they were all made in Forge, and they look spectacular. Like, there's a standoff that is literally just like Standoff, but it was made in Forge, so it's really cool. Can't wait for them to reveal more playlists for Forge to come out, and as you can see, the score right now, I believe, is 24-18. I have that zoomed away quite a bit. I can't see it, but yeah, epic comeback right here. If you have any questions, feel free to post in the comments below. I always read it. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.